Today we're gonna do something slightly different, slightly more serious. Okay, so I'll be thinking and I'll be reflecting. Since like I always say, unfortunately I'm older than you, right?
Yeah, oh man.
I was like thinking, you know what? If I could like talk to my younger self, I would say a lot of things to my younger self. So let's talk about that. But have you ever like thought, if you could speak to your younger self, would you say something? What would you say? I think if I could talk to, maybe if I was like, what's your age?
16 this year.
16 this year, right?
Yeah.
If I was talking to myself, imagine you are like me at 15. I would probably say to myself that it's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to fail. I think when I was 15 years old, I was always pressured to do the right thing or pressured to make sure I make it in life, I'll be successful, or don't make all these mistakes. And every time I make certain small mistakes, I always like say, oh my god, I'm awful, I'm bad, like I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing that. But I think as I grew older, I realized mistakes are important in life sometimes, because that's where we actually learn and we actually grow. Without making certain mistakes, that's how we actually become better and become who we are, and that's what makes us who we are today, right? I think when I was 15 years old or so, in that age, I was trying to figure out life, and I thought, for some reason I thought like, I don't know if this is like normal for people at that age, but I thought like, oh my god, I must get my life together. Like I thought I needed to know at that age. Oh my god, I need to get my shit together, you know? There was so much pressure that I put on myself, and I'm not sure why. But then looking back, I'm like, oh my god, like actually nobody would know. Even when I'm at this age, I'm like 27.
Yeah.
I'm still figuring it out, you know? And I think that's part of the process of growing up, part of the process of life. So I would really tell my younger self, it's okay to make mistakes. It's fine. We learn and we grow, and that's just how it is. And it's important to look at ourselves and say like, you know what, it's okay, like you're still doing great, you're still progressing. So you'll figure it out someday. Maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, someday, and it's okay. Oh, is that emotional?
Yeah, I hate you.
Episode 3, we're already crying.
I hate you all. It's only two of us here.
Is it you're crying because is it something that you relate to also?
Especially when I was younger, yeah. I feel like back then when I was a little kid, when I was maybe in primary school, I always felt like I had to be perfect. Not perfect, but like good enough to, I don't know, I just had to be good, I had to be perfect in my grades. Obviously that's not the case lah. Then I don't mind talking like this. I think it affected me a lot. And yeah, especially in like maybe P6 to like Sec 2. I think I was always sad. I was always having negative thoughts. So like I was really like sad and down. Like not like, you know, every day in school I'm always sad, but more of I always had negative thoughts. Like, oh, that's like same thing. I had to be this. I had to be blah blah blah. I cannot fail. Oh, then if I like did really badly for something, I would have scolded myself. But then in like maybe I think Sec 3, in the later year, like in maybe September, maybe earlier than that, I think I had a new drama instructor, and I think she really helped me a lot. Because we had like one session where we talked about feelings, and it really helped me to have a very, I hate this. It helped me a lot. It helped me to think more positively and be happy about myself, be proud about myself, instead of always drowning myself in water. See? Good metaphor. I'm joking. Yeah, so I would like to thank her. I don't think she's watching this, but if she is, right, I really want to thank you for helping me a lot. So
sometimes it just takes one person to change your life or change your perspective, right?
Yeah, it does.
And that's why we have this podcast also. So hopefully whoever that's listening also will relate to whatever we say and help them in any way. Yeah, I think we share like the same thoughts about like when we were younger, right? We would have all this pressure to be perfect. If we do badly in our grades, we're like, we're like hating ourselves a lot. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you're not gonna love yourself, this is very cliche, but like if you're not gonna love yourself, then you're gonna struggle a lot, right? And I think it really, really starts from you and yourself. You need to like to give yourself that time and that space and that love that you deserve.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, what's the point of being rich when you're sad? Like, you know?
Yeah, you could have like a lot of things in this world, but if you're not happy with yourself,
what's the point of living?
Correct. It's like, example, if you're a millionaire, you have all this money to like spend and do all these things, buy all the things you want, but if you're not happy with yourself deep inside, then all the money not gonna. I mean, to be fair, money does solve quite a number of things.
Yes.
Like, who wouldn't be happy with money? Correct. But then again, does money really solve everything? Does, if you're really, really, truly like sad about and you don't love yourself, you're really sad about yourself, does money solve that? No, maybe temporarily it can give you happiness, but long term and sustainability, it might not. Yeah. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that you need to be happy with yourself.
Yes.
Really. Yeah. Okay, so like let's fast forward. Okay, like imagine now you're 15, and then imagine like you're 30. I mean now you're 15 years old, right? Yeah. Going 16, but let's just say
15.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So imagine you're like 30 years old. What would you tell your 15-year-old self right now? What advice would you say?
I hate you so much, by the way. Why are you doing this to me?
See, we need to talk about all these uncomfortable things.
Now you. I feel like I would tell my 15-year-old self that I'm very proud of her in whatever she did. And I don't know what to say actually. Just I'm proud of you, I guess.
Aww. Is it because you're not proud of yourself?
I mean, I am. I'm happy that I'm happy now. I'm happy that I'm happy now.
That's good.
Yeah, but I think in whatever I do, I'm still, I'm proud of myself.
Like no matter what you do, you're still proud of yourself lah.
Okay. I still try in life.
Yeah, that's a good perspective.
Yes.
That's actually a really, because it's not easy
really?
to say, because it's easy to hear it from others, like, oh, I'm proud of you, congratulations. But it's not, we don't usually say to ourselves, you know what, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of you. Like, you don't say that to yourself a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that we should all work on, right? I mean, I also personally feel that it's something that I should like work on. Because I don't tell myself, I'm proud of you. Yeah. Because it's not easy. We often look at our mistakes or our failures more than we look at our accomplishments. Yeah.
How about you?
Me?
Yeah, if you were older, times 2 of your current age. I don't know how old is she, but
27.
No.
Imagine I'm 27 now.
No, you look like you're in your 20s, but I know for a fact, right? Are you
30.
actually?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say if you were times 2 of your current age.
Okay.
What would you?
So I'm like 30 now. Imagine I'm like 40, 50, 40 lah. What do I say? 10 years later, what would I say to my 30-year-old self now lah, right? I think I would tell myself. It's very tough to say actually. You're gonna go through the hardest hurdle of your life. You're gonna lose a lot of people in your life, a lot of important people in your life. But you're also gonna gain a lot of new people. You're gonna lose a lot of yourself, but you're also gonna find a lot of new things about yourself and discover new things that you never knew existed. And I think through going through your hardest moment in life also comes the greatest accomplishments once you get out of it. Like, you will learn a lot about yourself, you will love yourself even more, and you realize how strong you are, just don't give up and give yourself credit for getting where you are right now, because most people would not have been where you are right now given the circumstances you're going through. That's what I would say to my younger self. Thank you. Okay, but the reason why I was asking these questions and I was thinking about this, because I think often enough we don't really reflect about how much we progressed, because we're so hyper focused on like to get to our goal. You know, like I want to be this person, I want to get good grades, blah blah blah. But we don't look at like at the past and be like, oh, how did I even get here? Right. So I think these kind of things, reflecting about all these kind of questions and looking back at ourselves is important to learn and grow. You know, do you agree with that?
Yes. Yeah, I agree with whatever you said.
Yeah. Would you like advise anybody who is like watching, or your friends, to actually do certain reflective questions like this?
I think yes, once in a while you should reflect on yourself and your actions and joking. And you should reflect on what you've been doing for the past few years. I mean, even like for me, even if it's I don't like it, because I know for a fact I will cry. So but I think it's like once in a while you should actually do it.
But it's okay to cry anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to let it out.
Let it go. Let it go.
Like everybody has emotions, everybody's human.
Everyone's feelings.
Even I also cry, so it's okay.
Yeah. She cries, I cry, we all cry.
But yeah, thank you for opening up about your thoughts and feelings, even though it was difficult.
Me too.
But hopefully this inspires people to do the same. And with that, leave down your comments below if you have any thoughts about this topic. If you would like to leave in like what do you think you would say to yourself, your younger self as well, leave it in the comments. And we will see you in the
next episode. Bye. Bye guys.